In the last 2 lessons, we have learned how to define and use constructor functions. A constructor function is like a blueprint. It stores properties and methods we want to pass to future objects. To create a new object from a constructor function, you new it. When you new the constructor function, you can also provide your own property values for the new object. There are 3 types of properties and methods we can define. They are instance, prototype, and static. Instance properties will be owned by the instance object. Prototype ones will be inherited. Static ones won't be passed to the instance object at all. They can only be accessed by the constructor function. But an instance object can reach its constructor via the constructor property. From there, we can access static properties. In your real-life projects, we mainly use prototype properties to define properties with customized attributes or accessors. The define property method requires an object as its first argument value. Before we new the constructor, we only have 2 objects. The first one is the constructor itself, and the second one is its prototype property. Usually, we pass the prototype property to the define property method. Properties and methods defined inside the constructor function are prefixed this. This points to the instance object. As a result, all these properties and methods will be sent to the instance object. If we prefix a property with this._proto, this property will become a prototype property because it will be sent into the prototype of the instance object. Using the same mechanism, we can create a static property by prefixing it with this.constructor. This .constructor will send the property to the constructor function. For better program efficiency and easier management, you are recommended to only define instance properties and methods in the constructor function body. As for the other 2 types, define them separately outside the function body.